No, I'm fine. Don't be silly. Don't come over. The streets are full of weirdos tonight. I meant because of the zombies rather than the Asbo trick-or-treaters, but yeah, sure. Oh, it's fine. It stopped bleeding. What do you mean, what did I do? I didn't put ketchup on my hand and entice it to bite me. I didn't think to ask if the zombie was single while it was biting me. But thank you for setting the bar so low, Mother. I don't think you're getting grandchildren out of a zombie. You know what? I'm gonna... No. I'm just gonna play my PlayStation. No, not the one I always complain about. I'm gonna go... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Bye. I could have sworn I didn't get you out. Mind.
Oh my god! What the heck happened? Gross! Back off! No! Yeah! Seriously? Dude. What the hell?
I'm gonna need a drink for this one.
Where do I start? As both a feminist and a gamer, I am outraged. Look at that screen tearing. Oh, right. And the barely legal, scantily clad teenager too. Let's go back to the beginning. Lollipop Chainsaw was released on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 and was a collaboration between game designer Suda51 and filmmaker James Gunn. Yes. That James Gunn. The year is 2012 and we are slap bang in the renaissance period of the zombie genre. Zombies are everywhere, in games, on television. I mean, this was the point before the Walking Dead television series was boring. Zombies were the in thing, so it's just natural that this came along with its cartoonish style and hack and slash gameplay. Either this game has aged badly in 9 years, or I have. I won't admit that I've aged badly, I think I'm maturing quite nicely. I can't say the same for a lot of this. Gameplay and graphics wise, a lot of other PlayStation 3 games hold up much better. The gameplay itself is a bit repetitive and it handles absolutely terribly. The camera is just not placed well and doesn't move with the gameplay. I've lost count of the amount of times I was involved in a zombie pile-up because the controls just would not cooperate. I'll be fair, this isn't a complete write-off of a game. The story is entertaining enough with a pretty strong voice cast behind it. And the game very much has its own style and aesthetic that it leans into, and it works. I've got to give them credit for making that style choice work. The music is also a positive, but once again, I think a lot of that comes down to style choice. However, I think we need to discuss the elephant in the room. Or, more appropriately, the perky blonde cheerleader in the corner of the room.
Welcome to my bedroom. Don't think that me letting you in here is an invitation for any funny stuff. I mean, not that I have a problem with funny stuff. Especially not if you really like the person. But that isn't what I wanted to talk about. Today is, as they say in Spain, my cumpleaños. That's right, my birthday. I'm 18 today. These are my girls on the San Romero cheer squad. We've gone to the Nationals 3 years in a row.
On the surface, it looks bad. Really bad. The thing is, I think at its core, it's not meant to be sexist. If you were to dress Juliet in jeans and a t-shirt, would we have looked at this the same way? Would she have been just another woman in gaming to be objectified? When you give a character a skimpy cheerleader outfit, she's going to be nothing else. However, there's more to Juliet than just a short skirt and pom-poms. She's shown to be smart.
A sensei? Like a teacher?
I didn't know you spoke Japanese, Nick!
Well,
Osekoi, watashimo, Nihiko o hanashimasu.
I can't speak Japanese, Juliet. I just know that one word.
Aw, your simple innocence is one of the most attractive things about you.
I'm more than perfectly capable of dealing with a zombie apocalypse without second thought. The problem is, they've put a really sleazy coat of paint on the whole thing. And if this was supposed to parodise gaming culture at the time with the ridiculousness of the whole thing, then it missed the mark for me. And I think more importantly, it'll have missed the mark for a lot of the people who bought this just to look up the skirt of a cheerleader. A lot of typical female traits and tropes are turned on their head in this game. Juliet is the protagonist, a female protagonist, the thing I'm always crying out for more of in games. She also saves the life of her boyfriend Nick. I mean, sort of. She does cut off his head to save him. Look, we all make mistakes like this in relationships when we're teenagers. Wait, we didn't all make mistakes like cutting off heads and carrying them around on our belts? Right, yeah. That, totally didn't happen with my teenage girlfriend. My point was, Juliet saves Nick, and not the other way around like normal. The story is interesting enough, and there are entertaining moments. This has to have been the thing that kept me playing until the end 9 years ago, because I know I saw this through to the end, and it couldn't have been because of the gameplay. There was something that kept my interest, and it most certainly wasn't looking up the cheerleader skirt. Not that you can do anything but at times. I mean, there's a somewhat infamous trophy in this game called I Swear I Did It By Mistake, which relates to looking up Juliet's skirt.
Yes, I have that trophy. No, I don't know how I did it, but I'm not surprised with the way this game controls.
If the inclusion of that achievement was just to shame people, I don't think it worked. Who even had the idea to put that in? I think the thing that sits wrong with me about the whole thing now is just how young Juliet is. The game takes place on the day of her 18th birthday, which technically makes her legal, an adult. But, please, if the game was set 24 hours earlier, it would be more than morally dubious, it would just be wrong. They did this twice in the space of 5 minutes, and it wasn't any less creepy in its intention the second time. Whether this was supposed to be a parody of women in games or throw shade at sexism, or if it wasn't, the whole thing has aged terribly. Since the Me Too movement, the roles of women in media and the stories they're part of are looked at in a totally different way, and I don't think a game like this could be released now. I think if they wanted to make a point with this, they should have just put Juliet in a more appropriate outfit. The choices of the one she has remove any sort of point they have been trying to prove. Overall, I don't think its style and story are enough to justify going back to this. I just can't see past some of the glaring errors. I'm still quite stunned that there is screen tearing in the cutscenes. And the big thing I can't overlook is the sexualisation of a teenager. And that's not just in the marketing of the game to sell copies, it's throughout. And I just don't think a lot of the things here are appropriate at all. They wouldn't have been then, and they really aren't now.
Juliet, I'm so totally gonna masturbate to you tonight.
God, this is just far too creepy.
Oh man. I'm just going to look great when I phone in with this tomorrow. Just great. And how am I meant to edit a video with a hand like this? Alexa, how do you treat a zombie bite?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Oh, well, some use you are. What am I meant to do now? Oh, where's my chainsaw?
Thanks for watching. Me and my zombie hand appreciate it. If you've enjoyed this little look back, give the video a like and drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for future content, and I'll see you in the next video.